Welcome back, folks, to another exciting edition of Let's Play Star Wars The Old Republic. As always, I am your host, J2 John Jeremy, and we're going to be doing things a bit differently this time around.
Ready for departure.
We're actually going to be recording this post-commentary. Actually, this is a post-commentary production. Unfortunately, I forgot to turn on the microphone when I recorded this particular episode, so we've got about 25 minutes or so of silence besides the game. Normally, I'd go back and re-record, but as this is an MMO, you can't necessarily do that. Not without restarting. And I've already done that once before for something stupid. This is even more stupid, thus I will just provide the post-commentary stuff. So let's go ahead and continue.
I've got a shuttle to catch. You mind getting out of my way?
Yep, actually I kinda do. Kinda do here. This is Renegan, part of the sport hunting mission.
You've been a bad boy, Renegan. Murdering innocent citizens?
No, hold on. I never killed anybody who didn't have it coming. You've been listening to Wrightson. Great. Listen, I didn't murder anybody. I was just hired to tag some random citizens.
Oh, really?
That's all.
Sounds like a confession to me.
You admit you're mixed up in these brutal murders, then?
No! I never touched any of those victims. My clients did all the killings. I was hired by a group of Sith to organize games for them. Didn't realize what that meant until bodies started piling up. When I confronted them, they laughed. Said Sith have a birthright to hunt lowlives. It's like a sport to them.
Oh, see, this is where it got kind of interesting. Remember that SWTOR's policy is that the Empire is good, but the Sith are a bit chaotic. So, his feelings on this
That can't
go
end
towards
well.
that.
Sooner or later, there'll be a witness to one of these killings. I don't want to be around when that happens. I'm in over my head, and too many people are watching me now. So I can't even leave. I need help, and I'm willing to pay for it.
Always
You
interested
interested?
for help.
Tell me what I can do for you.
I just want this problem to go away. And I only see two ways for that to happen. Either get rid of the loudmouth pointing fingers at me, or end that sick game the Sith
Oh,
are
and we're
playing.
definitely going to go ahead and deal with the Sith. In this case.
I think your clients need to find a new hobby.
Works for me. I'll have a plan that'll get them so good, no one will have to worry about fallout. Take this hunter tag. Use it on Sith acolytes all around the city. The acolytes will become my clients' new targets. Don't worry. I'll make sure they survive. Come back when you're done, and I'll pay you.
Alright, so we got a mission here from Renegan to tag some Sith acolytes here. Something I just noticed when I'm recording this audio here is that Khalil actually liked that.
Ready
I
for
was
departure.
surprised by this. I don't really know why she would. Normally she just likes chaos.
Enjoy your
Unless this
stay.
is the case where she kind of likes me kind of stepping over the line of my superiors in this case. I guess. I don't really know. But we're on our way back now to take care of the acolytes here. And I guess I'll use this time, or this episode of post-commentary, to kind of talk about where I think this LP is going. So, why I'm talking so serious, I don't really know. Anyway, lighten up the mood. Alright, so, I don't really have a script for this now. Damn it. Basically, I've been playing this game now for a couple weeks, and
I really don't know what
I don't know what I expect of you either. But you're not an acolyte, so I can't tag you. You're an acolyte. There you go. I'm enjoying the game. Definitely have been. Definitely been enjoying the opportunity to kind of be somebody different for once. Not an all good guy sort of thing. It has been nice being able to pick a bad side option, quote unquote. And even then, it's all for the mindset of the character of SWTOR. So I've been enjoying that. I also have been looking into another game to LP, and I posted it on Twitter and Facebook some time ago regarding that as well.
See anything you like, give me a wave.
I was just checking out here the different legacy vendor options that are available, and I was just like, all right, these people You have to be a high level, and you have to have a high legacy level as well. It's crazy the amount of time people can put into this game and play through it and then get all these equipments here. I assume there's an option in the cartel market to buy some of this stuff, but
Bring
I
your
mean,
friends back anytime.
imagine if you didn't, you'd have to go through the game
Care to take a
X
look
amount
at
of
our
times
ordnance?
just to get that legacy level. So it's insane, really, from what I can see, really. Like, legacy level 20, really? Really, legacy level 20. I don't even know how long it's going to take for somebody to get to legacy level 20. I wouldn't want to know. That's not something I would do. And then I was like, all right, well, let's check out what you get for legacy level 20 as far as like a costume goes. And that's what you get as an Imperial agent with legacy level 20 and spending over 1 million credits.
For the Empire.
But no, it's been fun. It's been this LP I think has been a pretty enjoyable one as far as a story goes, because it's not like other MMOs where there is no story. There is a set story here, and you kind of go along with the gameplay on it. It really, I consider Star Wars to be kind of a not even really an MMO in a way, because I can do the entire game without a person if I wanted to. Potential co-op game. I don't really know how you would describe it, but I mean, I have fun with it. So, hope you guys are having fun with it as well. I know that there was some comments in the beginning when I started posting these videos that oh, it's been done before, and oh, all he does now is play Star Wars, so on and so forth. It's not all I do, but it has been definitely enjoyable to play. So as far as other games that are out there on the world, I have been thinking about picking up Democracy 3. I think I would enjoy that game. I haven't really decided to spend the what is it, $30 to pick that up. I don't even know. Yeah, $25. I was just looking at it on Steam. Yeah, $25 to pick up Democracy 3. It looks like I would enjoy it, so I'm thinking about that as an option. I also know that there are a couple of new games coming out that I'm interested in. For example, I do like football, or soccer as Americans call it. So, Football Manager 2014 I was thinking about. The new XCOM expansion.
My clients already ambushed one of the acolytes you tagged. Wish I could have been there. Attacking Sith is a major crime, even for other Sith. I sent the authorities an anonymous tip to watch the acolytes closely. When my clients jumped the ones you tagged, they were arrested and executed. Best work I've done in a long time.
You'd make a fine spy.
Ever consider a career in intelligence work?
And give up all this excitement? No thanks. My loudmouth friend ought to shut up, now that the killers have been caught. That should make life easier. Here, take these credits. Couldn't have pulled this off without you. See you around, friend.
So we achieved success in that quest there, and we're going to pick out a planetary accommodation for that. Where was I? I was thinking about Democracy, XCOM, X Rebirth, which is going to be the space simulation game coming out in November. And also, I was looking at Banished. So there isn't an official launch date for that just yet, but that's been something I've been keeping my eye on for some time now, actually. And it's definitely something that I want to pick up. So that's no official launch date yet for it, so I'm just kind of waiting to see what's up with it. But those are, a couple things I've been keeping my eye on for upcoming games. And then there's plenty of games in my library that I could potentially play in the future. I just think that, with the amount of time that we've put into the series now, I think it's been... How long has it been since I started this thing? I want to say almost a month now. A month of specifically playing just Star Wars. Yeah. First episode was October 1st. So it's been almost a month since we put out the very first episode. And, there's...
Are we waiting for something?
We're waiting for me to talk and continue to talk, so shush, Khalil. There's always opportunities for other games out there, I think.
What are you looking at me for?
Yes,
Aren't
I am,
you in
and I'm telling you to shush. We're just exploring the Mandalorian Enclave here. I was interested in seeing, after speaking with Renegan, what actually was in the Enclave, and the majority of it seems to be specifically only for the bounty hunter. So, it wasn't really an opportunity for us to do much of anything, and I just was like, alright, time to go. So I just fell. I was like, yeah, whatever. Okay, I can survive that fall. I hope. I hope. Okay, so I think I decided at this point that I was going to go ahead and try to do the heroic mission, personal challenge, which was to fight off the Mandalorians. You'll also notice that we actually leveled up a bit between the last episode and the new one. So we are now using our speeder. Or was it the episode prior? I think that was the episode prior where I started using the speeder. So yeah, speeder, yay, speeder. And you'll also notice now that I actually have multiple quick bars open. I did decide to change that as well. I always found travel in this game a bit tedious as far as that goes. There isn't really much you can do while waiting for the taxi to bring you from station to station, so you're kind of just out there in the wilderness. I wish there was a radio of some sort that you could kind of play in the meantime, but there is not. So you're kind of stuck as is. But our goal now is to go ahead and take out some Mandalorians, and then after taking out 8 Mandalorians, you then have the opportunity to take out Craig. And this is a heroic mission level 11, so figuring that since we're level 15, we can go ahead and kind of take this on. Good to go. We'll just see what happens here. Funny thing about this is I was like, oh, where'd they go? They were over here and then they were gone. Oh, they're right behind those guys. That's what happens when you use stealth. We don't have access to stealth, unfortunately. That would be for the operative. We chose the sniper class, which means long distance damage dealing. I was just waiting to see, and then at this point I was just waiting to see if this player character would die against the Yosk, or however the hell you want to pronounce that damn thing. But nope, they survived, so once again moving on.
Hey.
So I wanted to test it out, and I wanted to test it out on the Gundark over here, which is a level 11 elite creature. I figured if we could take down this guy, we could take on the Mandalorians, and there doesn't seem to be an issue with us doing that here. Yep, no issues there, so okay, we're good to go here. Take on the Gundark, take on the Mandalorians. So I just figured I'll just mess around with those mods as well at this point. I have been interested in the Galactic Starfighter expansion for Star Wars. That's going to be coming out. I don't even know if they have a date for it yet. I know that if you subscribe by November 1st, you get to have the exclusive gunship with the early gunship unlock. And subscribers get access to the expansion on December 3rd. So that's when the subscribers get access to it. Then anybody who was a subscriber but no longer is, who falls under the preferred status, they start in January 14th, and then anybody who's free to play, they get it in February 14th, 2014. So it's actually just a 3-month period for this thing to come out. I'm actually kind of surprised by that. But yeah, looking forward to it. Looking forward to getting the different opportunities to go out in space, get some free flight combat going on. So we're like, okay, this is a level 10 elite, we should have no problem doing this. And then we start to see a bit of an issue here, in that there are 3 level 10 elites fighting at the same exact time. And while I'm not getting hit too bad, Leo, on the other hand, she is getting demolished over there. I can't even kill one guy, and she's about to be finished off right now as it is. So that's a bit of a situation right there. There she goes. So now it's 3 against 1. And I get to kill this guy, so now it's 2 against 1. But then I get hit by a missile. I'm like, alright, I'm out. Time to go. Because that was not going to work out well for me at all. Once again, SWTOR decides the best course of action is to flee. And I'm like, oh god, the Gundark's back. And then I'm like, oh god, they're still shooting at me. They didn't leave. They kept following me the entire time. So that's a bit of a situation too. Ow. So now at this point, I think I'm like, alright, well, we just... Alright, now they're back to their thing. They're like, fly away! I just want to see if that player got killed by the Gundark, but he does not. He survives. Even at level 10, you could take down the Gundark elite class. Now I'm like, shit. Lost the companion. Alright, well, easiest way to get them back is to dismiss them and then bring them back. If you're no longer in the same area as them.
Hey.
You're like, oh, Cleo. Yeah. Sorry you got beat up so bad. I decided to take out my frustrations on the husks. And we reached level 16, which is pretty good. Pretty good by the time I'm still in Drummond Koss and not even starting with the storyline quests here. At this point, though, we do need to start thinking about better equipment, better weaponry as well. We're focusing on the planetary accommodations, but even the planetary accommodations only have access to like the... I think it's a jacket. No, it's not a jacket. It's something else. But it's one item, or it's 2 items that you can use the planetary accommodations on. But we need enough equipment to like be level 16 across the entire body. The you know, the jacket, the gloves, the leggings, the boots. They all need to be a high level for armor. For SWTOR's character, it needs to have cunning and endurance. For Cleo's character, it needs to have aim and... I want to say aim and strength? No, aim and endurance, maybe? But right now, we're still wearing the majority of our stuff that we got from Hutta, which is, you know, not a good idea to do if you want to get to the higher level missions in the next planet, which is what we're trying to do, really. We just tried to do a heroic mission by ourselves, which normally, if we had level 16 equipment all around, I think we would have done better, but we did not. So we got our asses beat. So, coming off of that failure, I just decided, alright, well, in this case, why don't we go ahead and go speak to Major Shullaster here and start the Unauthorized Transmission Part 2 event. So, we're making our way over to that area, the expansion district of Koss City. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead slightly. I kind of did some leveling up again. Not leveling up, but some grinding with a couple of the droids that we can encounter in this area here. We're going to go right ahead and we'll come back and with meeting the Major and see how that event goes. So, stay tuned. And we're back, and we are making our way over to the Major now after crossing the bridge. Like I said, a lot of different droids that we had to take on there, so I just kind of, you know, skipped that part. We've already seen that once before. No need to see it again twice over. But we do have an opportunity here to speak to the Major and close out this episode with a nice beginning story.
What's up?
How you doing, Major?
Reporting in, Major. I hear rumors of invasion forces. How can I help?
You couldn't have come at a better time, Agent. Over the last 3 days, a series of transmissions left Drummond Cast and were received by ships orbiting a nearby asteroid. These transmissions contained safe landing coordinates for the planet's surface and security codes to bypass the orbital defenses.
Yes, we know all this already, so why do you keep telling me this? But since this is a major, I thought we'd be polite.
Just so. Several hours ago, small shuttles built to avoid sensor detection began to land and deliver troops to the planet's surface. These troops are brutal alien mercenaries of the exiled Lord Titonus. Students of Sith politics will remember she was the rebel who declared her own kingdom on Begarin.
Then I was like, wait a second, Titonus? I was told about Lord Grathan here. Who the hell's Titonus? There's 2 Sith?
I thought that Captain Eisen said Grathan was behind this.
It may be that Lord Grathan gave her the information, but it's not his army landing. Lord Titonus has judged her timing perfectly. With so many of our forces off-planet, it is possible she could take Car City if she lands her entire mercenary army. We must stop her shuttles from landing and beat back her forces. I've thrown every resource I have down there already. Now it's up to you.
I can't take that guy in seriousness with that body of his. It's a bit awkward. Then I realized, oh god, it's a Heroic 4 mission. Well, this is not something that we're going to be doing for some time. But, we will try and do that mission eventually before we finish up Drummond Cast here, but that's not the next one we're going to be doing. I can tell you that much for damn sure. All of the jackets on there were pretty nice. Not going to lie. And that's it for this episode here. So you'll have to forgive again the post-commentary, but next time on Let's Play Star Wars The Old Republic, I'll remember to turn on the microphone. Until then, this is J Squared signing off, saying so long, and take care.